Scorpio, hello, my darlings. Welcome to your April reading. I am going to do a little concoction of cards for you. Thank you, Spirit. I am going to start with my Fortune Oracle cards. Then we're going to do a little bit of the Witch's Wisdom. We're going to do an Affirmator card and also the Sacred Forest, because my Witch's Wisdom has a lot of nature within it. If this reading resonates, my darling, you are hearing it within your divine design. And if it resonates, or I resonate as a reader, thank you so much for liking this video. That I so appreciate it. Thank you as ever, my darling Scorpios, for all of your wonderful comments. For those of you who have subscribed, for those of you who have become members of this channel, I am so grateful. And my give back to you, if you are unaware, is a pay what you can 30-minute online reading. There is a link to my website below where you can book. So let's move ahead with this reading. I'm just seeing a little fly coming in. That's lovely. Let's move ahead with this reading and see what wishes to come out for those of you that most need to hear this message. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For Scorpio, for those that most need. Ooh, the owl is wanting to come out. Number 23. So, in order to make balanced decisions for your growth, this may be an affirmation for you of what you're already doing, but in order to make balanced decisions for your growth, for change, 2 and 3 is 5 is change. Spirit is encouraging you to have a greater, higher self perspective of your situation, to view it from, I am living and breathing the great observance of my life. There are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. So you are on, I'm getting the words, you are in flight at the moment. Okay, so I'm also receiving, you may feel like you're in a little bit of a holding pattern. You know, when the aeroplanes are sort of holding before they come into land, and you're kind of watching your favorite movie and you're finishing off a drink, but you are in anticipation of where you're about to land, where you're about to arrive to. And there are great spiritual messages at this time and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. So there is change for you, and those insights, it's about receiving what's flying into your head, my darling, just coming in like that. You know, when you're relaxed and you're not focusing on things that you need to do or should do, and you're just in a place of, it's almost like receiving mode. You're a sort of human transmitter of receiving information. Well, that information is coming through, and Spirit is asking you to trust it, because it is a very peaceful, it is words, insight that is to garner in you, to encourage in you a feeling of hope, a feeling of peace, and a feeling of being able to be ready for what is coming in for you as well. So that's an extraordinary, overall beautiful message for you. Great wisdom to be found. Wisdom, wise, intellectual, spiritual downloads of matter. They are of matter because they are of importance, and matter means mother in Latin. So they are of importance because they're there for your nurturing growth. They're there to encourage you. So listen to your insight at this time. It is giving you a great, wider, fuller perspective of what is happening. Let's pull, what are we going to pull? Let's pull some tarot for you next and see. Well, look at that on the bottom of the deck. I'm already saying, before I've even started, morale. So I will read this card with the 5 of Swords. There is great wisdom to be found in experiences that are uncomfortable. There is great wisdom to be found in the nurturing of others. So if this relationship is in regards to younger children in your life, or younger people in your life, those that you care for, there is great wisdom to be found in what we do for others, to sometimes the detriment of ourselves. And you know it's the law of cause and effect. There is an inherent gift, inherent consequence in everything that you are doing, in giving and receiving within your life as well. And I feel that There is, there's this sort of owl sitting there in contemplation. I feel that there is a huge and considerable amount of contemplation that's happening at this time. And I feel that there is that wisdom, that wise old owl's approach that you are taking to your life. And you're not trying to move away from this situation of the five of swords, whatever this five of swords may mean to you. It can be, it's a sort of conflicting emotions that are happening, but you are receiving that one sword away, six of swords, that one sword away of kind of releasing it and letting go and moving on from it at this time. So let's see what else wishes to come out for you. I'm going to pull a couple more cards from this deck. Thank you. Regards these owls. Thank you, Spirit. There is hidden growth that is happening, my darling. Thank you. And everything in your life has had a meaning, a use to it. Thank you. What else wishes to come out? Two of Cups and the Wheel of Life. So I'm going to pull the Wheel of Life first for you. So we all know that the Wheel of Life represents these cycles in our life, the natural cycles in our life, that we can look at spring, summer, autumn, winter, and that we are, if we choose to perceive it this way, are here in the center as the spider, and we are causing and creating and in touch with and in vibration with everything that is occurring within our universe, within our energetic perception of things. And it is a reminder that it's so importantly all connected, that when something decays or dies, it then provides the nurturing growth for something else to come forth as well. And this Wheel of Life is to say that there are natural occurrences happening for you right now that are of necessity for future growth. And that with your perception and understanding that you're not trapped within this, with this perception, understanding that you're not trapped within this, you're actually creating this for your soul's evolution. And there's some beautiful images in the card. You've got here the apple representing the seeds of growth. You've got here, perhaps in this, I'm getting here in this sort of summer time here with the honey, you've got community, you've got things that you're remembering and from the remembrances, so from things that your soul is giving you, your insight's giving you, that's creating those aha moments. It's because your soul is remembering what you already know, and this is sort of all happening. If you want to perceive it this way now, there is so much, and the communication that's happening with your growth, and also that the roots of the trees are considered to be the rooting down, the embedding in, the foundation that's created through growth in the dark, growth through perhaps things that are uncomfortable, we might consider suffering for us as well. So there is a meaning to every single one of the cycles in your life. And we respect and understand that with nature. We completely do, don't we? We don't have any resistance to that. Well, we are the same source energy. We think we're not, but we're exactly the same. We are the universe. We are matter as much as the plants are matter. We are the same energy. Plants are always in vibration with everything else. There's just beautiful things that you can attach to plants now that translate their vibration into music. Everything is always naturally in harmonious song to the creator, and we are too, or we are not. So what this is saying is that the seeds, and this is so wonderful for April, the seeds that you have planted, the seeds that you have nourished, the seeds of growth that have happened through this period of time of transition, of change for you, with the owl and the owls here, with the five of swords here. And I'm going to show you in a second the Two of Cups, so a relationship that is very important to you. All of this all of this is ready, will be ready to harvest effectively. But it's just the recognition that there is, both in Mother Nature, destructive and constructive times in our lives, and all of it is necessary for growth. And nothing ever stays the same, my darling. Everything's always changing. And when we can let go of the need for things to either remain the same, or the need for things to change drastically before they are meant to, then we let go of resistance, we let go of attachment, we just come into perceiving that everything is not quite as it seems, but all is exactly as it's meant to be. So that is wonderful. That's your overriding energy. And you know, the wheel also talks about, you know, expect the unexpected, expect things to turn out better than you could have imagined. Expect things to turn out more than the limitations of the mind will tell you that things are going to turn out. They're not quite as they seem, is the big message. And we have the Two of Cups energy here. So this is about what is growing in your life. There is a harmony growing. There is a playfulness growing. There is a connection that's growing in your life. It is seen, it is heard. It is something that, you know, with the otters, is one that is, if you allow it to be, will flow, will go the way it's meant to without resistance. The otters always swim downstream rather than upstream. And this Two of Cups energy is a wonderful energy of a connection that was a sort of pre-agreed connection in your life for so many beautiful reasons. And the water here, as you can see, it's calm, it's peaceful. This is a connection, a partnership, a loving relationship between two individuals here. And it's very beautiful. So that's what's growing in your life if you allow it to be so. Let's pull for you. What am I going to pull? I'm going to pull one of the sacred forests. Thank you, Spirit. Can you tell me more about this? Transcending, Pegasus. Number 28, Transcending, Pegasus. So 2, balanced decision. 8, this is about action that you're going to take. And 2 and 8 makes 10, which is a completion and a new beginning again. So Pegasus, transcendence is to rise above, to come up away from, to perceive it all from the universe's perspective. So go about your day living and breathing this great observance. Go about your day not as your identity, not as your character. Say thank you to your character, your personality. And today you are going to live and breathe and be the great observance, infinite intelligence, infinite awareness, the universe, whatever you want to call it, my darling. Transcend above it. And in that space, and do it for as long as you are feeling that this is something that's really extraordinary. Because when we consciously go about our day, not being trapped within the identity cage, all sorts of extraordinary things can happen. That's when the wisdom comes in. That's when those wise, intellectual, spiritual downloads of matter come through, because we are not living and breathing through the confines, the limitations of the mind that tends to be trapped, because it has been for so long, within the ego's perception of what is happening, which generally doesn't see it for what it truly is. So transcend above what is happening here. Let's have a little look, my darlings, with the affirmator deck for you. Thank you. This is and I've got a few of these decks, and I thought they were rather nice to start using, so do let me know. Wow, that's lovely. So you've got 3. I am thankful for my positive mindset. I am, the 2 most powerful words you can use. And what you put after that, that creates your resonant signature vibration that you're sending out. That's that. See it like a radio signal. What are you going to tune into? What are you going to receive back? I am thankful for my positive mindset. Have positivity about what is happening, because what is happening now is a period of transition for you. I am powerful and I am safe and secure. So I am safe, I am supported, I am secure, I am powerful, I am powerful. Think about the word powerful, power-full. I am full of power. What is that power? That power is an energy at a high vibration, because you are perceiving things from the space of understanding, of belief, of faith that all will be well, and that there is a reason for this happening. And so you can transcend above the fear, the worry, the concern. You can transcend above and trust that all will be well. Have faith. Have faith. How many times is that mentioned in the Bible? Have faith. Have faith in a power greater than you that is supporting you at this time. That is supporting you at this time. What else do I feel for you? I feel one more. What am I feeling? What am I feeling? Let's pull one of these animal spirit cards for you as well. Thank you. For Scorpio. Tell me more. Thank you. So, you're not trapped, my darling. The Eight of Swords, you're not trapped. It is just the conception of your mind. To free yourself from this space, you have to free yourself from what the identity is seeing at this time and start to come into that space of taking flight, transcending above this situation and observing it from the universe's point of view, from the soul's point of view. The problems in our lives come from seeing it as the I, this very strong identity that we create for ourselves. But if that identity is not able to see things as they truly are, then the identity will always see itself trapped within a situation. Remove the I in this and become the I am, become the great observer of your life. This is going to free you. And I already feel that there is so much of that that's happened for you, because the door is already open. And there are those that are around you that have done this journey already, some form of aspect of this transformation, that are there to assist you also at this time, whether this be your family or soul family, or whatever you may call it, but those souls that you connect with at this time. So this Eight of Swords, and have no fear. Have no fear. These birds don't fear that the branch is going to break, because they can fly. So have no fear. Trust and have faith that you are being encouraged to rise above from the situation, to see it from a different height, a different space at this time. And then the other card that came out you've got is the Dreamer. So, and alongside the Prince of Cups. So what I'm feeling with this, with the frog, is that if you can trust, the frog is like, that sort of wonderful, beautiful little creature that talks about the quite rapid growth of transformation from the newt to the frog. And there is a rapid transformation that's happening for you at this time. There is an energy that is around you. This could talk about somebody coming in with beautiful, loving intentions as well, but there is an energy around you of loving movement. And it's also, thank you, Spirit, about trusting what suddenly comes through for you, because within that, the frog is about that, what leaps into your mind, what comes in suddenly, that comes in with a loving intention for you, so you can understand the pattern of your life and what is growing in your life. And there's a little bit of magic involved with this as well. And then you've got the Dreamer card. So you're already stretching yourself. I can see, this little corgi dog. There is something very noble in what you're doing. You're stretching yourself. You've already decided to shift so much away from yourself. And that's why the owl has come through, and the Two of Cups and that Five of Swords with the owl. Continue to stretch yourself in your beliefs, continue to stretch yourself in your perspective of this situation, continue to wish and desire to embrace new beginnings that are happening, transformational new beginnings. Transformation comes because of the transfer of information that you're receiving through your insight. And you know what, my darling, be the dreamer, dream this dream. Those that don't dream their dreams generally are very unhappy, because they haven't been able to have the courage to step beyond a place that has been orderly and comfortable for them, but we're constantly being asked to evolve and stretch ourselves, and it's through that we learn as well. And I do feel you've had a little push, a little shove here by the universe to do this, but you've already reached that side. You're sort of so close to a new cycle, and it's because of your intent and your desire to be so as well, my darling. I think I'm going to wrap it up there, although my hands still seem to be moving. One last card, please, for Scorpio. King of Wands. The King of Wands. There are little messages, okay? There are messages for you that are for a new growth for you. This is like a little young tree here. And this King of Wands, my darling, is to say, step up now into a space of believing in your dreams, being the dream, acting as if it's already happened, doing things wholeheartedly. This is represented here by the lion. And when you wholeheartedly do things, you're very open to receiving what you might not have been open to receiving through acting out of fear. So act out of courage at this time. A very, very powerful card. And then again, that Eight of Swords appeared on the bottom of the deck. So set your intentions, do your affirmations, use your words to construct this dream you have, this new cycle that you have, this aspiration that you have. Use your words constructively at this time, not destructively, because every time you repeat the same things, you repeat the past through even the expression of what the past has been in a negative way, you're repeating the cycle. Because remember, the universe is always going to say yes to you, always, for everything. So if you are affirming that something is negative or something's not happening, the universe goes, yes, okay, there's more of that. So tell the story you wish to tell. There, I'm just noticing there is lots of new growth in this card, and there's also a little faint rainbow that you may be not noticing at this time, but there are signs of hope for you. There are signs of blessings for you. There are signs of, and I'm noticing you're starting a new adventure. There are signs of the advent of something new, something important for you, colorful in many, many, many different ways, my darling. You've already decided what's important for you, that you wish to take into this new cycle, things that you've learned, and have fun. This is the pure white rose of freedom. You're now free, if you desire to be so, to make choices from the heart as opposed to the conflicts and the constraints of the mind and the past, my darling. So there we are. I trust and hope this has helped those that have resonated with this reading. I look forward to doing another reading for you this week, actually, with your next weekly reading. In the meantime, my darlings, take care. And if you wish to have a personal reading with me, don't forget the details for the Pay What You Can and my other readings are in the link below. Take care, my darling. So much love. Bye bye.